What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this time I'm going to be trying to make the Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls. I almost said Mystery Machine. At least it was in my head to say it. Here is the Mystery Shack in all of its glory, or not glory. I guess it depends on how you feel about it. But yeah, there will be no interior for this before anybody asks, or if you already asked, then no. But yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will get stuck on everything, and then I will catch you on the flip side. Here's the material list for this build. Don't even, like, consider it. Just look at it with a grain of salt. I might even be missing something. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised with there being 7,000 materials in front of me. But yeah, there it is if you really need it. Alrighty, and the space meter for this is a 22 by 24. Yes, all of those materials for a 22 by 24 space. And the materials we're needing to start off anyway are spruce stairs, spruce slabs, spruce planks, I changed my mind. Stone bricks. Stone brick stairs. Spruce trap doors. We need like the whole family of spruce out here. Oh, I found the missing ones, guys. Shrip dark oak wood. Nether brick walls. I think those are the only two that I have missed. But again, I could just be wrong. Mangrove doors, and we'll stop there. Our goal for the start here is to just get the entire layout down so we know what we're actually looking at here. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 22 by 24 grid golf if you minute, you want to start by counting back by, counting back by 8. And right by 4, and going right, you will place 10 stone bricks. We'll worry about the overhanging part later. This is kind of, take this row of stone bricks with a grain of salt. It is important, but just don't lean on it too heavily later. You don't want to go back on this side with 5 stone bricks. Right with 4. Back by 1. Then I guess we'll just go back with a spruce plank. Back with 2 stone bricks. Left by 4. Back 1. Left 3. Excuse me. Left 3. Spruce plank. 5 stone bricks. I can count, I swear. Then you'll go forward with 3 stone bricks. A spruce plank. And then you'll connect forward with what should be 5 stone bricks. That is not your final layout. As I mentioned, you take that front wall with a grain of salt because that's not where the actual front wall arises. Oh, you just saw me on the right there. The left, I mean. We're going to start by just taking each stone brick and bringing it up with a spruce plank. Again, except for this front row here. Leave the front row open, but every other stone brick you'll have a spruce plank on top of. Because the front wall will be brought forward in a little bit here. Not quite. So there you go. If you do think this is too small, you could, technically speaking, double it if you really wanted, but then you'd have a 4x4 front door, and it would get complicated. You'd have to change some details and stuff, but, you know, it is technically speaking possible. Let's start with the porches on either side. So we'll start with the left side here, and where you have this spruce plank, where there will be a dark oak door on top eventually, you will bring it left with 3 spruce planks, and then a stone brick stair facing left. Off of both the front and back of that stone brick stair, you'll place another stone brick stair facing left, if I could place them in the right spot, and then you'll just extend them each back to the right with stone bricks. On the right side, you want to take the corners of stone brick here, and you want to extend them right with 3 stone bricks per corner, and then with a stone brick stair facing right. Connect these stone brick stairs together, which will leave you with a 3x3 space, which you can just fill in with spruce planks. Now we're left with the back and the front porch, which are the annoying ones, and you'll see why that one's marked red later, or I guess I kind of have talked about it. This back one, though, is what we'll start with. So you want to go from like either corner of stone brick on this for this back row, and you will need placeholders for this, but you want to go from the wall going back and place an upside down spruce stair facing into the wall. Then 2 upside down spruce slabs, and then another upside down spruce stair facing towards the wall. You'll just connect all of that together with upside down spruce slabs. It's a very rickety porch, not gonna lie. At the far back here, you can take the... If you're looking at it, like, pretend like this is the front porch just for now, you'll take the rightmost upside-down stair and you'll count left by 2 from it. This slab, along with the one to the left of it, you'll place a spruce stair behind, just facing that way. Before we get focusing, get focusing is definitely a sentence. Before we focus on the front porch, come back to the right one for a second, because I was going to do this and I just forgot. You'll take the corner of the wall here, where it... before it turns into the porch, essentially, this particular spruce plank, and you'll place a spruce stair on these stone bricks in front with another one to the left. I want to say this is a basement hatch, but I could be wrong. I made this build a good while back, so I don't particularly remember what anything is. Now we can do the front porch. You want to take either end of stone brick again, and you want to go forward from it with 2 upside-down spruce slabs. Then you'll have an upside-down spruce stair facing back into that, which again you'll need a placeholder for. You then want an upside-down slab. Upside-down stair facing back. Sorry, I just, like, thought I messed up. Back with an upside-down slab, and then back with an upside-down stair facing back. Or I guess forward, my bad, not back. For the part of which way you're going. So you have this, anyway, sticking out of the front. Connect all that together with upside-down spruce slabs. Some of this will end up being your floor inside, so if you make the interior and you're like, that's not the floor material, then just change it. It's not particularly a huge deal. Just as long as you have the outer row still there, it doesn't matter. From this point, you'll take the very front, center, and the middle 2 upside-down spruce slabs. You'll place spruce stairs in front like so. Off either side of those spruce stairs, you'll just place spruce trapdoors open up against them. Now we can focus on the front here. So what you want to do is... Wow, I just found a missing stair. That's crazy. You want to take these spruce plank rows on the left and the right, where they kind of just abruptly stop. You know, bring them forward an additional 4 with spruce planks. You can then bring them in with 2 spruce planks, an upward-facing stripped dark oak wood, and then what should be a mangrove door to connect. Bring each stripped dark oak up by 2, and then connect them together across the top of the door. You'll bring only the top row of the stripped dark oak wood forward an additional row. I would make this a full row facing left to right, just because I think it looks better than having the corners change in a position where you don't need them to. Because underneath each side, you'll place nether brick walls instead. Can we get rid of our stone bricks? Yeah, we can get rid of some stuff, I think. A lot of materials are like one-offs on this build, which is kind of funny. But you want to get rid of your... You know, just get rid of everything, actually. That's, I think, fine. And you want to get out spruce planks, spruce sign, which we will need more later, but we're just going to use 1 for now, because we might as well while we're here. Red terracotta, gray concrete, polished black stone stairs, dark oak trapdoors, spruce stairs, spruce trapdoors, and we'll go with stripped spruce wood. This is going to be hard because we don't have the materials to do the roof. I guess we could, in theory, get rid of, like, 2 and get them out. Yeah, we might just do that instead once we are done with them, because we'll start with this anyway. Starting from the front left-hand corner of this front porch, you will count back diagonally right by 1 and place a red terracotta. I forget what this marks, but it's there. It's like a chest or something, like a toolbox? I forget. On the opposite side of the porch to the right of the entrance, you should have little, like, 3 blocks to the right of the nether brick wall. You'll take the middle one and you'll place a spruce sign on it. On the spruce sign, you will count down a line and you will put the dollar symbol and then 20. So it says $20. Something or other is $20. Again, I forget a lot about this build. You can get rid of your red terracotta and spruce signs now and get out dark oak stairs and dark oak planks. Before we focus on that, you will take specifically the front wall of spruce planks and extend it up with 3 additional rows. You will just place 1 row across the doorway, which is fine, like so. off of either side of that top spruce plank, you'll place a dark oak stair and extend it forward by 2. It should face out, and it should just be kind of positioned like so. Now here's the fun part. You will take particularly both of those overhanging ones and bring them in with an upside-down dark oak stair. Then up with 2 dark oak planks from those. Up with a dark oak stair. In with an upside-down dark oak stair. Up with 2 planks. Up with a dark oak stair. In with an upside-down stair. Up with 2 planks. And you're going to keep this going until you should reach a 2-block center. And you'll just kind of bring it all the way up until you have the 2 stairs facing back to back. If I'm correct, it's here, but I might not be. There is always a chance that I am incorrect, and, you know, if I am, then congratulations to me, I guess. Not that it matters. Okay, I am correct. I'm always right, of course. Which is definitely very contrasting to what I just said. Anyway, you should end up with a really tall roof like so. The roof on this thing is massive. I don't know why, but it is. We're not going to quite fill in the underside of this because there's some details that I do want to do as we kind of build up there. But what you can do is... Well, no, we might as well start with the middle. So, going left to right or right to left in the middle here on the spruce plank row, you'll place 2 spruce planks, gray concrete, 2 spruce planks, gray concrete, and then 2 spruce planks. Next row up, you'll place 1 spruce plank, 6 gray concrete, and then 1 spruce plank. You'll then place 4 rows of spruce planks on top of that. When you're placing these, you will just be inside of a plank, or you will be behind an upside-down stair, and that's pretty much all you need to know to fill these in. Generally, it's easier because we make the full roof first, but not on this guy. That looks like a face. Like, eyebrow, or unibrow, I guess, eyes, mouth. Anywho, next area, you should have 4 blocks in the middle here. You'll take the plank on either side, or you'll take the, I guess, outer planks and just extend them up by 3. Connect the top planks there together with upside-down spruce stairs that face towards each other. And then below those upside-down stairs, you'll place spruce trap doors open up against the outside wall. That was weird. I clicked that like twice. And it should give you this very nice kind of slanted, almost curved roof. It's hard to explain other than say that. You can just fill in the rest of the peak here in with spruce planks as well. One more thing before we can switch to, I guess, the left wall. We'll do the left first, sure. You want to take the top of the doorway here. Actually, there's 2 more things, I guess. And you want to take the inner 2 strips dark oak woods and place dark oak trapdoors on top of them that open away from each other like so. Then on top of each of those trapdoors, you'll place a polished black stone stair that also faces away from each other like so. There's a side note I want to mention here before we continue. I used a 3D model to do this. I used a couple, I think, actually. And I also used images from the show. So if anything is a little bit off, that may end up being why, because of the 3D model not being perfect, obviously. But yeah, the 3D models are insanely helpful to get a full scope of what actually I'm trying to build here. Let's start with the left wall, as I mentioned. Just kidding. I keep forgetting to do the thing. We got to do this first, because I'll forget later if I don't do it now. You want to take the middle 2 dark oak plank rows that you are actually able to access the inside of, which is, it's the one in line with the window and the one below that, really. And you want to take the bottom row of dark oak planks, or the top row of dark oak planks on the upper one, and bring the spruce plank to the right forward with 3 strips spruce wood. Only on the left side. And on the lower one of the 2, you'll take the bottom row of dark oak planks and do the same thing. So they're positioned like this, essentially. One is in line with the spruce trap doors, and the other is on the second spruce plank row above the gray concrete. Now we can actually do the left wall. I'm sorry I kept forgetting about that. You want to go front to back here, and you want to place 5 spruce planks. Then on this next block, you'll place a dark oak trap door opened up against the back half of the block. Then the next block, it'll be a dark oak trap door opened up against the front half to create this middle. Next block will be plank, and then another plank. Skip over the doorway, and then you'll just end with 4 planks. There are no windows on the back here, so you'll just bring all these spruce planks up by an additional 1. Which includes this little area, actually. And then you'll also make the back half of the right here spruce planks, but you'll stop before you start going left here. You'll stop on this corner. I guess we're doing the whole thing. We might as well at this point. You'll go left of this spruce plank with a dark oak trap door open up against the left half. Then left from that with a dark oak trap door open up against the right half. Then 2 spruce planks. Forward with 4. Then a dark oak trap door opened up against the front half. Dark oak trap door opened up against the back half. And then you'll end with 2 spruce planks. You will copy that entire row one more time, except you want to, on top of where the doorways are, you'll place a spruce plank. Also with the trapdoors, if you are not familiar, you want to essentially hold down crouch and then place your trapdoor to actually place it on top of the other one. I have been asked about that before, so I feel like it's always better to mention it 17,000 times and never mention it at all. Or mention it in one tutorial and hope everybody sees that single tutorial. Because I know some people that care about Gravity Falls do not care about Five Nights at Freddy's, you know? Like, it's that kind of correlation we got going. So you should have this. Now, this next step is a little bit strange, but it'll make more sense later. Only on top of the windows do you want to place dark oak planks on top of the dark oak trap doors. Well, we could do the whole rows and I could explain what walls you need and don't need, but it's just easier to specifically mark out the windows than doing it all. But because of where the roof is positioned, we do need that. Speaking of roofs, let's kind of get the other main roofs marked out so we can try to start filling in the majority of the roof. So we'll start with the right side, which is where I am right now. Off of, ironically, the dark oak planks on this window that faces forward, you'll place dark oak stairs in front of it that extend off the left by 1 and right by 2, like so. You can kind of do the same thing off of the back here, although you won't have any planks to place off of. You just have to go up diagonally from the spruce like so. From this point, you'll go in from the overhanging one with an upside down dark oak stair. Up with 1 plank. Up with a stair. In with an upside down stair. Up with a plank. Up with a stair, and then you'll place in the middle a plank with another one on top. That's 1 peak. The other important one is on the left side here, and it is for a porch that we have yet to make any supports for, so we're gonna have to kind of just go for it. What I would first start by doing is bringing the dark oak stairs at the left front here, just all the way back until they overhang by 1. We will need to break a couple of these, but that's okay. The one directly above the doorway you will break, along with the one either side of that one, so you should break 3. You will bring the end stairs that you were left with here on either side to the left with 3 dark oak stairs that should face the way you would think, away from each other like so. You'll then go, this one's a little bit steeper like the first one, where you will go in with an upside down stair, up with 2 planks, up with a stair, excuse me, and then in the middle you'll place a plank with another one on top again. Fill in the middle of this peak with spruce planks. Now what I mean by that is, essentially you can take the upside down dark oak stair here at the bottom and just place a spruce plank inside of it. You'll connect the spruce plank together and then extend it up by 2 in the middle, which will always create the same shape we always end up creating on accident. I guess I'm just like that. I would take the spruce planks at least at the bottom and just connect them into the wall, because we'll have to do that later anyway, and we might as well do it now so we don't forget. Speaking of doing it now so we don't forget, we may want to also make the fences so you can get rid of the spruce trapdoors and get out spruce fences. And it's just either corner of spruce planks will be brought down with spruce fences into the stone bricks. That is the only roof we have so far that has any sort of thing going on. So the back and the front roofs are the same, as in the big roof itself. So this will end up overhanging by 2 stairs. I did say 1 before, but I just kind of autopiloted. You want 2 stairs going back. I'd also actually fill in this peak on the right with spruce planks, just because we might as well get that out of the way. And the back one will be full spruce planks as we're filling this up. But essentially, you can do the same thing here, where you can essentially mark out the peak and just kind of look forward and, you know, build it up. There's not really a right or wrong way to do this. You just want all of your roofs connected, and you want to make sure that it at least works logically to some extent. That won't obviously be perfect, because it's Minecraft. It's never going to truly be perfect, but it'll be about as close as I say I could get here. I'd say as close as you can get, but I don't want people to be like, oh no, but like, I could do better, and like, yeah, go for it. You know, I don't want to be like, yeah, no, this is the best build ever. Nobody can top it. No, it can be topped. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of your back peak. But now you're just connecting everything together. The way I would go about this is just taking the top dark oak plank on either side roof, which they line now, they're a block off, and just bringing them in and connecting them into whatever row they connect to here. Which that will be a row of planks, and this one will also be a row of planks. Nicefully, that's a sentence. And so this will essentially split our roof into 3 segments, or I guess, yeah, kind of 3. It'll split us into our 2 lower segments and then the upper segment. The upper segment has nothing fancy going on, it's just this. But the lower segment you will have to connect. Did I say the thing yet? I don't think I did. Hopefully I'm just having a good day or night if I didn't say that yet. I am for the most part. If I did say that yet, I revoke my hopefullys. My first, or my second one, I mean. The first one stays valid. But yeah, I'll start with the top here because I can, at least on this side. But I will actually show you. This one's easier because it is just stair connecting to stair and just following the trajectory of the roof, and plank connecting to plank. The other one doesn't have that luxury, unfortunately, so I did start with the easy side, I guess. But still, it isn't hard. If you have not seen much from me, I say this a lot, you want planks to override stairs, and in a situation where you would have slabs, you would have these stairs override these slabs, and then these slabs would just kind of cry about it. That's... I guess just think about which block takes up the most space out of the 3. Planks takes up the most, so they go behind everything. Then stairs take up the second most, so planks cut them off, and slabs don't, and then slabs take up the least, so everything cuts them off. So you see here what I'm talking about. This row of planks would come across here, and then this stair will just connect into it, and the plank will go behind it. And then this next row would be the opposite. And wow, this has 0... Okay, it has 1 row of planks that connects. Woohoo. So special. But yeah, this one is easier because we don't have a slab roof. It's all kind of the same general type of roof. We do obviously have the aforementioned this side not connecting properly, but other than that, it's kind of normal. Oh, and I just am missing a bottom row of stairs here. I should probably add that on the right side here. There you go. That's what you should have from the side. We are missing a lot of details. Did I... No, I don't think I did. I think I did put... Yeah, I know, I did put birch. Never mind. I thought I forgot to put birch on the material list. So, remember these things we made on the front? These, like, random logs that stick out? You want them on the back in the same position. So, okay, well, I should fill this in first. But it's on the... From the... This time it'll be the right side if you're looking forward, and it'll be... Again, those middle 2 that you can access. And they'll be as far away from each other as I can get on the planks. So it is... right here and right here, like so. And honestly, that's like the majority of your build itself done. There you go. That's the structure. Unfortunately, everything from here gets harder and harder as we move along. So you can clear your inventory, and things are going to get complicated, I think, very quickly. So you want to start off by getting out ochre frog lights. Those will be nice to just get out of the way. Dark oak doors. Bamboo stairs. Oak signs. Glowing sacks and brown dye for that sign. And then you want spruce fence. Stone slabs, and we're going to go dark oak slabs. We will end up technically needing dark oak planks, but we might just use the slabs anyway. Or I guess we could get out either, it doesn't matter. So inside of each window, you want to fill them in with ochre frog lights. I like having it so the frog lights have the, like, almost, I guess, the flat side of it. And I don't want to say flat side because it's a cube, but the side that kind of has the most of the light itself, just like the pure white. Showing. Although it is up to you what you do. You don't have to necessarily make it like that. And I do remember I put extras here so I could place them all. But you see it looks better with it all radiating like that. But it doesn't really matter. You do whatever you want to do with it. That's just how I go about it. So, each doorway you can place a dark oak door inside of that we haven't touched. Which there should be one on each side except for the front. Because the front we already did. We will start with the left side, and we'll actually finish kind of this little porch here. It's such a difficult thing to finish. I'm warning you right now. It's the trickiest thing we've ever done. You want to place on this bottom middle spruce plank an oak sign. Go down a line and type the number 618. And then you can right click on that sign once you've exited it, once with glowing, second once with brown dye, or it's left click on controller. It's whatever your place button is. Maybe you have your place button as space for some reason. I don't know. Keybind moment. So, come to the back porch now, and this is where we can add one detail. And a roof. Ah, I missed that. That's fine. Just annoying. So, to the right of the door, if you're looking at it, you should have 5 spruce planks. That will also indicate you that you're looking at the right side. You will take the furthest right upside down slab here, and you'll place a bamboo stair facing left on top of it. Again, this is all from the perspective here. You'll place going left of that 2 stairs facing towards you, and then left of that another stair facing right back into the others to give you a couch. Rickety old couch, but a couch nonetheless. Everything in this build seems to be rickety and old. Anyway, you can get rid of the first 5 materials in your inventory. Or 6, I guess, and you need spruce, fence, stone slab, and dark oak slab still. Also get out dark oak planks, andesite walls, smooth quartz slabs, red concrete, white concrete, and a mangrove door. And that will almost get us finished all of our areas here. So, on this particular side, you want to take the... not the, I guess, frontmost or outermost corner of the spruce, which is an upside down stair. You'll take the upside down slab that it is facing into, which should be this one on either side. And you'll bring it up with 2 spruce fence. These will not connect with a roof that works in any way, shape, or form, though. On top of the right, or the leftmost, spruce fence, you'll place a dark oak slab and extend it right by 2. Bring that whole row of slabs inwards with a row of planks, like so. And then in from that row of planks with a row of upside down slabs. This is the part where it's weird. So, if you're looking at this, you're going to go left to right. And this first upside down slab should have an upside down stair on top of it. You want to break that stair and replace it with a plank. Then right of that, going up from this middle one, you'll place 3 andesite walls. And on top of this right one, you'll place a dark oak slab. The other part is a little bit weirder. And so if you take this other spruce fence row at the right here, you'll place a stone slab on top. Now, you're going to need a frick ton of placeholders for this kind of next 2 parts, actually, because they're both the same kind of roof. But going left of this, you want to place a zigzag of upside-down stone slabs and normal stone slabs that will end up being, in total, 5 blocks long, so you're doing 4 more. So it'll be, I'm just going to place like 4 blocks here as placeholders, so it'll be, you'll have this slab already, you'll go left with an upside-down, left with a normal, left with an upside down, and then left with a normal again. Then left of that normal, you'll place another normal, and then from that, you'll place an upside down slab left of that. So you have this shape. It's weird, but it is what it is. You will bring that row towards the house with the same row shifted up half a block. Now, all that means is wherever you have a stone slab, you'll have an upside down slab behind it. Wherever you had an upside down slab, you'll have a normal stone slab actually up diagonally based on Y position. And it will give you just a fun little pattern. These are easier to place because you can just place the placeholders underneath like this and then just place these slabs on top. You couldn't do that with the first row because it would create a block and just everything would become problematic. But you'll bring that back row anyway towards the house an additional row. So I guess the shack, so you connect into it. As mentioned, we have another one of these to do, but the other one is a little bit nicer, thankfully, to us. It's on this right side here. It's this particular porch. You want to take, again, the ends of stone brick and bring them up with 2 spruce fence on either side, and then a stone slab. You'll then do the same zigzag pattern connecting these together. So you'll place just an upside-down stone slab inside, and then from there it'll be a stone slab just in the very middle. Again, shift that up and to the left a row, which I'm just going to place a full row here and then divot up the ones that we need. And then connect it from there into the house again, or shack. I need to not call it a house, because it technically speaking isn't a house. Yeah, they live in it, but it's not really a house, it's a shack. I don't know. Well, maybe it is. Who am I to say? Still looking at this. you want to, if you look at the dark oak door and you are looking again at it, you want to place right of it 2 smooth quartz slabs. Left of it, you'll count all the way to the stone brick here, and you'll place a red concrete with a white concrete on top. Place a mangrove door off the front of that. I have the handle of it facing towards the front of the actual build, like so. Or in this case, towards the Pink Palace apartment, so I guess that also works. But, you know, go see that tutorial, or go check out that tutorial, by the way. Totally epic, cool, and awesome all at the same time. Get the trifecta going. Clear your inventory and get out. Oak planks. That's probably a mistake, whatever. Oak stairs. Oak slabs. Yeah, we probably should have just... Actually, no, we can use those. Never mind, for something else. Oak trap doors. And then you need the block of bamboo, which is the green one specifically. It's in the wood section for some reason. And just, yeah, it actually is called block of bamboo. I couldn't remember if I was right on that or not. You also need spruce signs... And I know there is stripped oak wood or logs on the other side. It doesn't matter which one. Along with dark oak buttons. And why is it always one material? It's every single time there's one. And I don't know what to make it. We'll go andesite walls. That'll be a good one, I think, again, I guess. So, let's get all of these stuff on the roof that we can right now. We'll start with the side that we're on still, on the right side. On the peak that sticks out here, you want to find the top row of dark oak stairs, and you want to be on the furthest right one, which is this one. You'll count left by 1 and break these 3 dark oak stairs and replace them with oak stairs. Below each of those, you'll place an oak plank per. There's a sign here, whatever. We'll worry about that in a second. On the actual, like, major roof itself, you want to be on the bottom row of dark oak planks and count to the 4th plank back, which is this one. You'll then break this one along with the 3 behind it and an entire row above it. And replace it with block of bamboo that will be facing vertically, or up and down. The bottom back block of bamboo will have a spruce sign over it with nothing on it, along with another spruce sign behind that one that goes onto the dark oak planks. I'm telling you, man, this thing is a little bit rickety. I kind of got carried away because I forgot to do the thing that I was going to do first, which is actually on the side of this peak right here. It's this particular guy, yeah, the one that sticks out on the right. You'll take the upside down dark oak stair in either corner here and break it and replace it with an oak plank. It's the only ones on this peak that aren't low down here. It's the upper ones. You'll connect the planks together and then bring them down a row. Take the sides of that and... Specifically, the bottom corners, you'll place oak stairs facing towards each other in front of. Or I guess to the right of, technically. Place an oak slab in the middle, and then you'll copy that entire stair slab formation on top of itself, just with upside down instead of right side up. Like so. Off of each side of the stairs that you can, you will place an oak trapdoor against it. It'll really be the actual, like, back side of the stairs, and then at the top of the thing. You can't place it at the bottom because of these slabs, but yeah, you have this. Here's a fun one. On the back side, you have this row of andesite walls we placed earlier. You can actually trace this through, and it'll be on the second stair inwards, which is this guy right here, and you will bring it up with 7 andesite walls. Which is just like a little chimney. It's not really a chimney. It's more like a pipe. I don't know. You can get rid of your andesite walls and get out andesite slabs and just pop one on top. We're gonna head to the left. Do we want to do the entire left and then head back? Yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense, actually. So on the left side here, you want to, on the very bottom front row of planks here, you'll leave 3 open on the front and back and just break the middle 4. Okay, that's not how that math is supposed to work. Why do I have that off a block? Oh, because it's the middle 5. Haha, I'm so smart. But anyway, yeah, you just want to have 3 on either side. And then you'll fill that in with oak planks and have a dark oak button on the middle 3. Break, again, the same thing on top of it that is shifted back by 2 blocks. And you should end up with 1 dark oak plank at the back and 5 at the front. The middle 3 stripped oak logs facing sideways will also have dark oak buttons on them. Nice. Yeah, we can just finish off this side. So clear your inventory because we don't have the materials and get out. Yellow concrete. Pink concrete, light blue concrete, dark oak planks, dark oak trapdoors, a lot of them, a light blue bed, polished tough walls, and we can only get out, of course, that's always how that works, whatever. We'll get out a polished diorite block. We don't actually need the slabs, we just need the block. But 2 slabs would alternatively work, so whatever. And we'll get out mangrove slabs first, sure. So, heading up from this, you want to... let's use the top strip spruce on the front here for a positioning. You want to take this guy, and you want to counter the 4th dark oak plank in line with it back. That will be this one right here. You can break it and replace it with a light blue concrete. Underneath it, you'll take this dark oak plank and extend it left with 3 dark oak planks. Then extend each of those 3 dark oak planks back by 4 each. And then underneath the left side, you'll do an alternating pattern of yellow and pink concrete, starting with, I guess, yellow. I started with yellow, and you'll also end with the same. You'll bring that pattern down diagonally to the right by 1, which will connect it into the building itself. And then you really want to surround this on all sides with dark oak trapdoors. Now, there's one thing I will point out here really quickly. If you just do that, you will end up with a gap here where you can see through all the way through the build. So what I would do is I would take this dark oak stair and just turn it into a plank on either side. It would also probably be smart to just fill in the side here so we kind of can place the trapdoors off it better. But the trapdoors really go only off of the, like, I guess front and back sides along with the underside. Which, really the only underside would be just under this row of yellow and pink concrete, the bottom row. But it gives you this regardless. Where the light blue concrete is, you can place a light blue bed with the head of it up against the concrete, which just means you'll have to count out to the second dark oak plank and place the bed off of this one right here. From the head of the bed itself, you will count back by 2 and going up from this particular dark oak plank. It's kind of the middle one along the, at least long side. It is not quite the very middle, but you'll place 3 polished tough walls on top with a polished diorite on top of that. Off of each straight side of the polished diorite, you'll place a mangrove slab to create a plus shape. You can then clear your inventory and get out smooth quartz slabs, bricks, brick stairs, brick slabs, polished deep slate walls, oak slabs, birch slabs, birch planks, and I guess we'll go with oak planks. It doesn't particularly matter. We don't really need them, but they will be useful anyway. So, off of each corner here, you'll place smooth quartz slabs just to connect the mango slabs together and create an umbrella. Not a particularly insane umbrella design, but it does the thing it's supposed to do, which is look like an umbrella. I say that a lot, or any variant of that, and it works though, and it is logical. You want to, in line with the weird thing you just made, I don't know why it's here, how the frick you're supposed to get up here, but it's here anyway. You want to take the second dark oak stair behind this shape, and you want to break it, just kind of, it's the only one actually in line with it. You can see where I broke. And you will place in it along with going up. I love how to count. Love how to count? You want to go up with 8 bricks. So you'll be 2 shorter than the height of the roof itself. You'll then place a brick stair on top of that facing left with a brick slab on top of that. I wouldn't bring the brick through the dark oak. I feel like that just goes a little bit too low, but it is up to you. What you can do, though, is extend this entire thing right an additional row towards the center of the peak, just making sure you flip the direction of the stairs so they face away from each other. But, I mean, that's the left side of it done. Like, you know, we're almost there. It's a lot of materials, but a lot of materials for a lot of areas, so, you know, there's that. You want to take the top of the peak here, and you can, at the very front, you'll take the dark oak stairs and place polished deep slate walls on top and extend them forward an additional 1. This next part is what I would consider annoying in a lot of ways. We're going to try to make this so it's less annoying, because the way I originally made it, it sucked. But you want to take the top dark oak plank section. You'll take the bottom row of these top 2 at least. And you want to count back to the 7th one. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th. And you'll place an oak slab there. You will then leave a gap of, let me check, you will leave a gap of, I'm so in the building right now. You'll leave a gap of 3 and place another oak slab. And then a gap of 3 and another oak slab. Before you jump to any conclusions, you want to take the front oak slab of the bunch and extend it right with an oak plank. Bring that oak plank down by 1, and then you'll extend it to the forward direction with a row of birch planks. You'll also extend the oak planks back with 9 rows of birch planks. And it should extend off of kind of either side of these slabs with an additional block. When I made this, I made the oak slabs after, so I had to crawl myself in the 1 block gap and do it. It was really annoying. Anyway, on top of this, you'll place a row of birch slabs, and underneath it, you'll place a row of upside-down birch slabs. Easy enough. The other one we don't have to worry about placing it, or the annoyance of placing these slabs, so we'll just place the entire thing. You'll take this front top birch slab and place that birch plank left of it. Extend it forward by 1 and back by 9. I did not realize these were the same size. You then want to place, anyway, 2 rows of birch planks on top of that row. And then a row of birch slabs. Hey, look, it's me. Off of the, I guess, back side of it, but technically speaking, the left side, you will do the same thing where you'll end up having the oak slabs every 3, or with 3 block gaps between them, and there'll be 1 off these sides, like so. Now, we're going to wait to do the banner letters. Why? Because I hate banner letters, and we might as well do them last. So we can clear our inventory and get out. Blackstone walls. Lanterns. A birch sign. Deep slate tile walls. Dark oak signs. Mangrove planks. And mangrove slabs. There's no point in even getting anything else because I believe, unless I'm missing something painfully obvious, which I will confirm before I actually call the tutorial done, but, which doesn't look like I am anyway, but the only thing left is banner letters, and just, there's no point. So, what you want to do is, you want to, where we are right now, you want to take the outermost oak slabs, and just inside of them, you'll place a blackstone wall, like so. You'll bring the blackstone wall up by 2, and then right by 2. At the right side here, this furthest right blackstone wall, you'll place a lantern below. Now, let's do the little question mark thingamabob, whatever you want to call it. You want to come to this peak here down on the right side, and you want it to be on the top rightmost dark oak plank, which is this one. Count left by 1 and place going up 2 deep slate tile walls. Going on top of that top one, you'll place a mangrove plank, and then on top of that, you'll place an upside down mangrove slab, which will end up being, or will end up having a half a block gap between it. For the simplicity and logic, you want to kind of move to the right, so you're looking towards the right side of the build with the, you know, sign up there, and this is what we have from this angle. Because you want to go on top of that mangrove slab, or upside down slab, and place a normal slab, then go right with a plank, bring that plank up 1, then left with an upside down slab, and then left with a plank. You will take the upside down slab here and place a slab on top to create a question mark like so. It just is easier to make the question mark from this way so you actually can kind of understand what we're doing, and we're not just bringing it straight back and forward, you know, it would be weird that way. Anyway, off of the top deep slate tile wall here, you'll bring it out on each side with 2 more deep slate tile walls. You'll place a dark oak sign on the end of each. I'm going to do the funny thing where I control block pick and then just place it like this. This is a little northeast southwest type thing where, you know, it is the directions that I just said out loud. Yeah, crazy. I almost forgot it again. I almost did. Take out your birch sign, and on this same peak, you will head down the front side of it, and you'll find the bottom dark oak plank. You'll place a birch sign up the, I guess, front side of it, and go down a line, and then type in all caps, enter. Nothing fancy with it other than that. That is what is fancy with it, I guess. Now it's time for everybody's favorite part, the banner letters. Clear your inventory, and you need a bunch of stuff here for this. You need a loom, you need one singular black banner, and you need a lot of yellow banners. In addition, the dyes you need are yellow, red, and black. So you want to take your loom and smack it down aggressively on the floor somewhere, because that's the only way to do it. We will leave the black banner. Actually, we'll do the black banner first. We might as well. Put in your black banner and your red dye. And you would think to make an S here, because that is the missing letter. We're actually going to make a Z, and you'll see why. You want to do your line across the bottom with the red, which is base fess. Line across top, which is chief fess. And then you'll go line from top right to bottom left, which is bend sinister. We'll place this one now. We might as well. It is above the back half of the block of bamboo thing, or the back row, and it'll be on the next row of dark oak planks up. It'll just be from the top one you'll place your banner. It's because the S is upside down there when it fell, I guess. But yeah, you can actually get rid of the black banner if you want more inventory space, and yeah, that's it. Let's do the rest of the letters. These are particularly fun. Place in your yellow banner and place in your black dye. Hold on, I'm just getting everything ready here. You want to do the line from top right to bottom left, which is bend sinister, and then the other one, which is top left to bottom right. You will then put in a yellow dye, and you will do the full bottom half yellow, which is per fess inverted. And then you'll do the line down the left and down the right, which is pale sinister and pale dexter. That is the M I made for this one. I don't know why I made it like this, because you could do the, like this triangle. Hold on, where is it? This guy right here, and then you could just, you know, do the sides. Or you could alternatively do like that, and then this, and then the sides. You know, there's other ways to do it. Anyway, put in your next one, and you want to, you want to do the Y. This one isn't particularly anything interesting. You'll go top left to bottom right, which is black bend. Then put in a yellow dye, do per fess inverted again, which is the bottom half. Put back in your black dye and do top right to bottom left, which is bend sinister. Next one, we're for real going to make an S this time. Put in your yellow banner with your black dye, do base fess along the, which is line on bottom, chief fess, which is line on top, and then from top left to bottom right, which is bend. Let me, like, get everything out of my hotbars so I can move all these forward. I'll definitely forget they're in there, I always do. Put in your, not trident, put in your next yellow banner, and you want to do line across the top, which is chief fess, and then line just straight down the middle, which is pale. Next up is the E, which is the yellow banner, and then you will, well, obviously, you'll do the line across top, which is chief fess, line across bottom, which is base fess, line through middle, which is fess, and then line down the left, which is pale dexter. The R is next. Again, I made this one a little bit weird. You just want the line across the top, which is chief fess, line down the left, which is pale dexter, and then line from top left to bottom right, which is bent. You could alternatively do the, like, P banner and then put the line through, or you could alternatively do the full top half black and then do the diagonal instead of just doing the part of the top. I think that might look better. Next one will be a Y again, so we do not need to do that one. What you can do is put in your next yellow banner and put in your red dye, and then you will do line down right, which is pale sinister, line down left, which is pale dexter, and then line through the middle, which is fess. I am starting to learn these names, which is always good. Next, yellow banner, and you will do the line of red across the top, which is chief fess. Put back in a single yellow dye and do the lozenge, which is the diamond. Then put back in your red, do line through the middle, which is fess. Line down right, which is pale sinister, and line down left, which is pale dexter. We're going to be one short, of course we will. Put in your yellow banner, and you'll do the line down the right to start, which is pale sinister. You will take out your red dye and put in your yellow dye, and you'll do the line through the middle, which is fess. Then put back in your red and do line across top, which is chief fess. Line across bottom, which is base fess, and line across left, which is pale dexter. The K banner, you'll put in your yellow banner, and you will do the full left half as red, which is per pale. You'll then do both the diagonals, which are bend and bend sinister. And that is all of your banner letters. It's a lot. I am just warning you. Well, obviously, I guess I can... that's obvious. I'm going to break the loom right now. So on the top of the out of the two sign areas, you want to leave a 2 block gap at the left and right side, and you'll start under this first lantern specifically. And you will go across here and you'll place your M, Y, S, T, E, R, and then a second Y to spell mystery. For the bottom half, these will go every other block. You will start in the oak plank, which is where the S will be, and then you'll end up leaving that one open because there won't be anything, and you'll count to the second birch plank behind it. Place H, count back to, A, count back to, C, count back to, and then you want your K banner, which I will grab back out along with all the other crap I've dumped in here. And there you go. Now, the other thing I will talk about before we end here is grass and leaves. This thing has some grass and leaves around on top. I didn't add them. Added them? What? I didn't add them because I didn't feel like it, really. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you could just do, like, leaves like this, like I did on the museum if you followed that tutorial. Or you could do some questionable things and, like, make certain parts moss and then put grass on top. Because it is, like, grass. Like, you could do, like, this, you know, in certain areas. Just kind of sprinkled about. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. I don't particularly mind that. I would probably do that as an option, yeah. Or if you're really feeling extra, I don't know if this still works because it's been off and on. But you might be able to do this. Yeah, you can totally do that. So if you see the command I'm doing, it's just slash set block tilde tilde tilde, which is where I'm currently standing. I'm gonna do tall grass and short grass, or tall grass might not work. Yeah, tall grass does not work, but short grass does work. And that actually works pretty well because it goes like partially through the stair for some reason. I guess I looked at it too funny. Okay, maybe they'll break eventually, but that's besides the point here. The point is, actually, that might be because I have tick speed on. Try turning off tick speed and playing with that again if you so choose. You could even use vines. Just, you know, anything to add some greenery. But it is up to you. I will leave that there because it looks cool enough. But, yeah, once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls complete. Let me know what you guys think of this one, and if you have any other suggestions in this kind of ballpark specifically. I always love doing these because they're a lot cooler. And, as you can see, a lot more materials based on, that behind me. Anyway, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.